Everything is okay. I just need a few moments to catch myself, because I'm falling. Falling from a tall building known as Death and Destruction. Why is Death and Destruction a building? Because it has many floors. And I am at the top floor of Death and Destruction. Legitimately, the upper echelon of destructive nature. That is where we are. Alright. So let's go ahead and, oh, I have to eat Portugal? That's awkward. That's pretty awkward. Alright, let's go ahead and we'll make, I don't know, because it needs to have a few different... So let's go ahead and do a, we'll do grid-based, right? So we'll make it so that it can be easily put together. I liked the hexagons, but I feel like diamonds are just easier. Okay, except I can't measure to save my life. So what we'll do, here we go. All right, we'll do that. I'll copy it and we'll flip. Oh, look at that, brilliant. Okay, now inside of this, we will go ahead and we will add stuff. Actually, this isn't right. It needs to come down to a single point. There we go. Brilliant. Okay, great. Okay, PTCT. Okay, good. So what we'll do is I'm going to try to make this strong material. So we'll use concrete for its ability to handle pressure. Then we will get the PTCT because it cools itself down. That's what I thought. Thought it was that one. And we'll build a grid of that. And then we'll fill that with mercury because mercury will expand and kind of heal itself-ish, I think. Alright. Brilliant. Now we just copy this half, we paste it back onto itself. Great, and now we have it. Look, this is my material. And as you can see, you can connect it to its, okay. Great. We can build a wall with it. Yes, Tetra is 4. And because it has 4 sides, and it's made... No, Tetra's 4, I just looked it up. Penta is 5. Brilliant. Although I accidentally did an O instead of an A. Tetranide. Brilliant. Very nice. The "ide" means literally nothing. Literally nothing at all. I just felt like it. Alright, let's see how this works. Okay, for testing purposes, we will go ahead and test... Well, like, we need to compare it to something. So we'll go ahead and we will go grab just pure titanium and make an equal titanium thing over here, right? And then we'll go ahead and we'll put a nuke right between the two, and we will see if either survive in a better manner. All right, place your bets below. What do you think's gonna do better? Do you think the titanium is going to survive better? Or do you think the tetranide is going to survive better? Thank you. Please place your bets below, and throw money at me also. All right, you guys are giving it all to the beautiful alloy. All right, let's see what happens. We have impact, and you know what? Oh shoot, it came back and hit it again. I feel like the air pressure kind of murdered the Tetranide there, but it looks pretty even to me. I don't think... Now, the Tetranide has cooled down a lot faster. It's, like, survived. I think that I need to, like, contain the pressure, though, so that I can get a better reading. So let's just go ahead and put a wall around this. For take 2, the electric boogaloo. Alright, brilliant. I have done a thing. I'm gonna delete this so that you guys don't kill me. But let's go ahead and very, very nice. Let's be real, they just copy and pasted a pattern and called it Tetranide. That is exactly what I did. Thank you for spelling it out. Considering I'm not currently in a IDE, I can't actually add new materials because I'm not able to program in the game itself. However, let me just say that this is cool looking, so it doesn't matter if it's dumb. Alright. Tetranide is... Oh, shoot. Whoops. Actually, in a contained environment, that painted a pretty good picture for it. I think there is significantly more surviving Tetranide here than there is titanium. I'd argue that there's like 10 to 20% less damage over here. I mean, I can actually try to compare by copying this over here, copying this over here, rotating it. Yeah, so there is definitely more surviving Tetranide, but it's really slight. It would be hard to notice. Now, Coca asked the question, which I've been trying to avoid, which is if it would do better than just quartz. I think it would. Not for the reason you would think. I think it'll do better because I think quartz will break from the massive pressure. Okay, maybe not. No, quartz is going to win this one. However, I'd argue that quartz is not... No, actually? No! I think Tetranide won that. Coca was wrong. I love it when Coca's wrong. Brilliant. Okay. So first off, I'd like to say my material beats quartz. So eat that. Is it a lot better? No, but it's actually measurably better. In this case, it looks like it did quite a bit better, actually. But I'm more interested in measuring if they were both started out very cold. This is kind of cheaty because I know how quartz works and I'm giving myself the advantage here. But quartz would kind of suck for this because when it's cold, quartz gets very brittle. So if this was used in like the Arctic, right? Or in the Arctic, absolute zero, because that's how the Arctic works. It's absolute zero all the time. And then we do this. You'll notice that while they both get kind of yeeted, at least part of the Tetranide still like exists and doesn't get turned immediately into powder. Like, no, it's not perfect. Actually, I think that we can make a modification to Tetranide to make it far more useful. Watch. Because I don't think the edges should be made out of quartz, because I just actually showed why. Because if the edges are made of quartz, cold makes it kind of super weak. So why don't we go ahead and add yet another material, because I'm shameless and I'll just keep adding materials. Let's add a layer. Tungsten would have... No, tungsten's too brittle. Let's add a layer of platinum around it, shall we? just to give it a nice little shine. So this layer of platinum should do us a little bit of good and give us a little bit of cold protection, you know? Because if a little bit of cold can destroy your base, then it's not a very effective base, is it? But now we are protected against the cold with Tetranide V2. Whoa! It's really nice when you invent something and you get to name it and just say the name over and over. It makes you feel cool. Tetranide is just a cool name though, you know. There we go. And we're almost to the big version. Almost to the big version. A little bit more. There we go. Oh, that one actually fits perfectly. Great. All right, so let's see how this does if it's very cold. All right, so let's just go ahead and save it very quickly because I've upgraded it. And then let's cool it down, and the powdered quartz has fallen out, but there is actually a shell remaining. Enough of a shell that I think it could still put up against something, at least. Like, if the issue is that things seem to be too thick in the powder toy for them to not fall apart. So I think I'm gonna have to redesign this further. Maybe I'll use another metal. Okay, let's rethink this. Let's remove this, and so I have a ceramic layer there. What is something with like a neat and like unique effect that I can use? Actually, I'll just double up on the ceramic. Don't worry, guys, it's gonna be beautiful. Once it doesn't leak its guts out. All right, this is it. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. The moment when I actually do something of value. Oh wait, no, that's powdered quartz. I'm just gonna use normal quartz. Quartz! All right, great. Very, very nice. Okay, now we do it again. Because repetition is the key to happiness, right? People love doing the same thing over and over and over with their life. Cry. Cry, cry, cry. All right. We're almost there, folks. We're almost there. Alloy design and material science are very interesting. All right. I think this, at least we have gotten rid of one of the weaknesses of the alloys. So like we have done something of value. Like if it gets super cold, this will no longer just immediately die. See? It doesn't. Oh, but interestingly, the mercury, I should put more mercury in it when it's cold and then heat it back up. I mean, sure, it's full of powdered quartz now, but it doesn't really matter. Because now if it heats back up, there will be like additional mercury, which is kind of good. Very nice. Because I'm thinking if I can just like crunch more and more mercury into here. Where does mercury store? its size level. It can't possibly, like, okay, one second. I need to ensure that mercury actually, like, keeps its mass. So if I fill this with mercury, right? If I fill this with normal mercury, and then I cool it down, and then I add more mercury. Oh, there we go. It's in the temp value. Okay. Very interesting. Okay, so let's do this again, but I'm going to set the temp value. Set temp of mercury to like 500. Brilliant. All right. So, wait, I did temp, right? TMP. No, I'm stupid, and I did temp. Whoops. Bring that back to 273. I meant to do temp. There we go. Okay, so now, if this gets breached, interesting. The mercury will actually pour itself out in an attempt to heal. If you actually, like, burst one of the mercury thingies. Much more mercury will come out than you would expect. But we can just push this even further. I don't think there's really a limit. Very interesting. Oh, look at that! Holy guacamole! Huh! Max is 10,000? Well, you don't say. Boom. You mess with it, you get absolutely yeeted with mercury. Okay. Okay, here we go. This is the final version of Tetranide. This stuff is now invincible. Not really, but just for testing purposes. If we put a bomb next to it, bomb time. All right, fill the bomb with plutonium, pause it, get some air pressure in that bad boy. Frame, boom. Okay, so it's melting through, but I have a feeling that mercury's gonna help. Oh my god, it will. Oh my god, the mercury. Oh man, that is hilarious. It's beautiful. It's just maybe a little bit too much, potentially. Potentially. Maybe if I turn that down to like 1,000. Potentially. I'm curious. Coca, I agree. This is a great way to get rid of heat. Yes, so the mercury carries the heat away, which is very nice. Oh shoot, I meant to be using air. There we go. Very nice. Oh, I'm a real big fan of mercury now. I still think that may have been a little bit much, so I'm gonna try setting it to like 500. Okay. Alright. New test. I'm gonna try, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna set this off. Oops, okay. I'm gonna place a thing down. Boop, boop, just so that I can get back to this point. So when it goes off, boom. And if I set it to normal, yeah, there's far more damage. So the Mercury definitely is assisting in defending it. That's pretty neat. It's pretty cool. It's pretty nice. This material may have been slightly more useful if I had made it squares so that it could be flat. Actually, a better test would be internal. Like, if I did this, if I put a bomb inside of it, here we go. This is good testing. Can it contain a bomb? That is a better question, rather than just dropping a bomb on it. Here we go. All right, ready? Are you prepared? Are you prepared? Gonna like throw some salt down so I can get back to this point. Ooh. Look at the absolute mercury explosion we get. Oh, it just completely died. So like there isn't even like there's no point in testing further. It cannot survive it from the inside. Did not contain the bomb. It did, however, look cool. I'm happy with my Tetranide. Hello! Thank you for watching. Welcome, end credits gang. Did you know there's a direct correlation between the amount you support me and the amount of content I make? Crazy, I know. You should support me. Like, subscribe, support me on Patreon, ensure I can, like, purchase trinkets for my addiction. My trinket addiction. I just go to the trinket store and buy trinkets. It's a problem.